have to give it a try. I may not get another chance like this.
Yes.
I want to talk to the man from Amsterdam.
He's unavailable.
I'll meet him at Beatrix Park.
One moment. A stranger on Cutler's line.
Who are you? What is it you want?
Sophia, is it that bad? No, you know how much Father hates hospitals. No, I will work something out. I'll think of something. I promise you. Okay. Yes, I'll call very soon. Give him my love. Goodbye.
Hello, India.
Hi. Hello, Philip. Chelsea. I'm sorry, I'm just about to close up.
Oh, that's okay. We didn't really come to browse.
We just want to get a little information.
About what?
Do you remember reading last year where that Bruegel was stolen in Belgium?
Yes, I do.
A source tells us that it was smuggled into Springfield.
Really?
Yeah. We were hoping maybe you could tell us something about that.
Valère, live and in person, Monsieur Spaulding. I decided it was time we had a small tete-a-tete, you and I. Care for a drink? Merci. One would almost think you were expecting me.
It is a bit of a surprise.
A pleasant one, I hope. Or are you upset by the fact that I bypassed your security?
Oh, no, my security here is excellent. Only a master thief like yourself would be able to crack it.
You flatter me.
No, it's the truth. Were you not so able, I never would have hired you to be my supplier.
And now, Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Mr. Clean. For a clean so shiny, you have to ask, is it wet or is it dry? And by Era Plus, protein power to cut clean through.
Who is this?
It's Susan Wright, sir. I'm calling for Mr. Cutler.
Susan Wright? I don't remember Cutler ever having given me your name.
I was just brought on recently, since the disaster with Kat.
I see. Well, I shall have to speak to Cutler about giving out my number here to other people without my authorization.
Well, I think you'll understand why he did that when you hear the report I have for you.
Well, go on.
Cutler has succeeded in his mission.
Yes?
Yes, sir, he has. He said that the Lewises are ready to sell out.
When did this happen?
Earlier today. However, there is one snag.
What's that?
It seems that a Tulsa businessman, a friend of Old Man Lewis's, has heard about the situation as well and wants to buy out too. That's why Mr. Cutler thinks it's urgent that you move as fast on this as possible so that the other friend can't organize his strategy as well.
Oh? What is this man's name?
I don't know.
What is his company's name, then?
I wasn't told, sir. There was no time for details.
Have Cutler contact me at once.
Oh, he can't be reached, sir, and he said that security had to be extra tight right now.
Now, look, what is your number, then?
I'm afraid I'm at a phone booth, and I'm going to be moving to another one just as soon as I hang up. That's where I'm to receive Cutler's next message.
Cutler should follow instructions. I'm supposed to be informed of his every step.
Yes, and you will be. In fact, I will call you the minute I hear from him. But he was emphatic, sir. He said that you should move very fast on this. He wanted you to know that the Lewises were ready for your taking.
Have Cutler contact me directly you hear from him.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to go now. I'm expecting Cutler's next call at the next phone in about 20 minutes. Goodbye. Oh, you're back. Great. You'll never believe what I just pulled off.
You must forgive me. My English must not be as fluent as I imagined.
Oh?
Well, you said just now that you hired me. Does that not imply that you're my employer rather than my partner, which is actually the case?
Yes, I'm sorry. A natural mistake.
How so?
Well, a partner would usually be more careful about jeopardizing a venture, especially when the stakes are so high.
You think I've done this thing?
Yes, you have.
How?
By coming here.
I beg to differ. The very survival of our entire arrangement depends upon this trip.
I'm sure you believe that to be true, but I'm afraid you're mistaken.
Please, tell me what's on your mind.
Of course. I am the deal maker. You are the supplier.
That is so.
By coming to Springfield, by crossing into my sphere, you venture into an area where you have no expertise, an area where your presence is disruptive.
But not so. You see, my business is only with you. Once it's complete, I will take my leave with no one else the wiser.
Ah, alas, if we could only be sure of that. You see, a man of your reputation is bound to draw special attention from the authorities.
A man of my reputation has earned it by making sure the authorities do not take special notice.
There's always the chance that they will. And that could jeopardize everything.
Your hypothesis is based upon my being careless. I'm never careless.
We have an expression in this country, better safe than sorry. Now, you're safest in France, in your own milieu, where you are just one thief among many.
Are you through? Allow me, then?
By all means.
You speak of thieves in a disparaging tone.
Sorry, no offense intended.
But of course. You have another expression in this country, I believe. Honor among thieves. As soon as I'm convinced you share that virtue, I'll be happy to leave.
Do you think I'd double-cross you? Surely not.
I think the idea has crossed your mind.
But why would it when everything is going so smoothly?
Now, how can you say that when your whole family is out of control?
You're referring to Philip's articles.
You know I am.
Well, I told you the boy has a mind of his own.
You really take me for such a fool, monsieur. You think I don't know you're capable of stopping anyone?
Normally that would be true.
Anyone. And now it's time you stopped your son while you still have time.
What about the Bruegel? How much it's worth? I can give you an estimate.
No. I was hoping, actually, that you could help us track it down.
What makes you think I could do that?
India, you promised that you were going to help with these articles, didn't you?
Yes, I did, but I don't associate with people who run with smugglers. I run a legitimate gallery here.
We're not accusing you of being involved in
I
it.
should hope not.
All we want is a list of people who've purchased art from you.
Well, I can't do that. That's confidential information.
India, you know that I'm not going to abuse that privilege.
Not intentionally, Philip, but most of my customers are pillars of this society, and they don't want their names linked to an article like
No
this.
one is going to be mentioned without their permission.
It is a matter of ethics.
Exactly. Which is all the more reason you should help us.
What does that mean?
Well, the Our community is in trouble, India. Gray art dealers, forgers, they're polluting the business.
Don't you understand that these articles are designed to try to weed out that criminal element so that the rest of you, the law-abiding majority, can get back to business as usual? Don't you understand that?
What a persuasive team you both make. Fine. But I want you to hold to your promise. I want these people's privacies intact. I want them to be respected.
Obviously, of course I will.
Can we have the list now? No.
Why?
Because it doesn't exist, dear. I have to compile it.
Great. I'll help you with it.
Chelsea,
What?
my filing system is a bit erratic.
Oh, well, I've dealt with Phillips. I'm sure I can handle yours.
What a nice offer.
Listen, you just name a time and I'll be here.
Well,
Hi, everyone.
oh, Dory, am I glad to see you?
Are you busy? I can come back.
No, I haven't seen enough of you lately as it is. I'll give you the information as soon as I compile it.
Okay, great. Listen, if you need Chelsea to help you,
No, thanks. I can do it all on my own.
Okay, all right.
Right now, I have more important business to attend to.
Sure. We'll leave and we'll come back later.
Okay, thank you, India. What have you been up to?
Nothing
You
much.
seen Dinah lately?
Yeah, I saw her today. Good. Pretty good. Bye. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Something's wrong. What is it?
I've had some bad news from Andorra.
Oh, no.
Everything will be fine. I just need some time to figure things out. So first, I'm going to close up shop, and then I'm going to bring you over to Dinah's, and then I'll have some time to make things better again. Shall we?
India, you have to tell me. It's about the Baron, isn't it?
He's not doing so well.
How bad is it?
It's hard to say at this point. But I will hold the Von Holkines together, I promise.
You don't have to.
What do you mean?
You don't have to do it alone. I'm here for you.
I know.
I mean it. I want to help. It's my responsibility, too, same as yours. I'm family, too, remember?
Oh, yes, I remember. And I count my lucky stars every day that you are. You are family, Dory. And family is all that counts. Family is all that matters.
Well, we can talk about that in just a minute. My husband is just coming in the door.
Oh, we'll have him join us.
I will. I'm just afraid that he might be a little embarrassed about what happened the other night, so I just want to tell him that everything's okay.
Sure.
Thank you. Hi. Listen, I got you a note. Cutler show up yet?
No, not yet.
All right. Well, you know what? This is going to work out perfectly because I've been trying to track you down.
I know. I talked to Reva. She also said that you got the phone number from the man from Amsterdam.
Yeah, that's right. Now, did you let her know that we're going to keep Cutler here until she and the others can make the call to the man?
I tried to, but Lisa, Mrs. Cutler, said that she thinks her husband can only be here for about an hour.
There should be enough time.
Well, it should be, except that Reva's all alone and she doesn't know how to reach Josh or Rusty.
All right. So Reva's going to be the one that's going to try to make that call, and I'll just let her know about it.
Good, because I told her that you'd call.
Yeah, all right. Listen, you know I'm right about this whole thing because we really got a hot story here.
Well, you may be right.
Of course I'm right. I know I'm right. Look, we're going to have to put the rest of this time to good use, all right? We're going to have to pump it for details, maybe get a picture for the morning edition.
Fletcher, wait. I just don't know if we should really take advantage of this situation.
Well, of course you don't. That's why you're the publisher and I'm the reporter. Now, go on. Go back now. I'll take care of it.
Is everything all right? Yes, it's fine. He just had to make an important business call, and he's very relieved to know that you don't hold the other night against him.
Oh, not at all. Hey, I just hope things work out as well for Jack and me as they have for you two.
I hope so, too.
Who knows? Maybe some of your happiness will rub off on us.
Well, it should, because we have more than enough happiness to go around.
Fletcher,
Yeah.
this is Lisa Cutler.
Well, hello.
Nice to see you again.
Yes, and nice to see you again, too. I apologize for my rudeness the other day. And, honey, everything's okay at the office. The relief troops have arrived.
Good.
Well, listen, When is your husband going to show up soon?
Should be.
Well, that's good. That's real good. So why don't we celebrate? Waiter, please. How about, yeah, why not? 3 glasses of champagne, please. That should put us in the mood for reconciliation.
I'm afraid it might take a little more than that in our case.
Now, come on. Think positively.
The first step is agreeing to talk about it, and you've already done that.
Right. Assuming, of course, that he shows up. He's late.
How late?
10, 15 minutes. But that's par for the course with Jack, keeping me waiting. I did think he'd be on time tonight, though.
Well, you didn't tell him you were going to meet anybody like that tonight, did you?
No.
Yeah? Well, I mean, it's not like he wouldn't come in if he saw you here sitting with people, would he?
Well, you know, Jack's a very private guy, but even so, I don't think that...
Well, how private can he be? You mean like he's never had any pictures taken of him or something like that? Come on, you must have a picture of him.
Oh,
what does he look like?
Yeah. I'd love to see a picture.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's right here.
Love looking at pictures.
Not
Me too.
picture of him, but I'll show you.
Oh,
Let's see.
yeah.
Oh, good. Well, now I'll be able to recognize him when he comes in the door.
Right, and then I'll drag him over here. Good thinking.
He's a very handsome man.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is. The louse. No, I shouldn't say that. Think positively.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Toast? Better times.
Cheers. To a happy resolution.
Excuse me, Mrs. Cutler. There's an urgent phone call for you from your husband.
Hello, Jack. Where are you? You're late. When? Is there a problem? All right, honey. Bye.
So then I told the man that I'd call him back just as soon as I heard from Cutler. And then I hung up before he could pin me to anything. Pretty good, huh?
Great work. Very nice. I'm just sorry you had to go it alone.
Well, it was a piece of cake. Anyway, I knew that we had to do something while Cutler was safely out of the way at the Blue Orchid. Now I think we should follow through.
Now all we have to do is figure a trap.
That's right, and then you can get back on the phone with the man and lure him out into the open.
Great minds think alike.
Now, as for the trap...
Yeah, well, Fletcher said he's going to call us as soon as Cutler arrives. At that time, we can...
Oh, I'll get it.
Bingo.
Yes?
Reva.
Maeve, what's up?
Bad news.
Cutler's not there?
He canceled out. He's on his way to the airport.
Oh, no! Cutler's leaving town?
Yeah, on business, he said.
Let me talk to him.
Hold on a minute, Maeve.
Well, Maeve, do you know what time his flight is leaving?
His wife said it leaves in about an hour.
Did you get any more information on him at all?
No, not really, but we did get a photograph, Josh.
You did?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, listen, we're going to try and figure out what to do on this end. In the meantime, you keep on pumping Mrs. Cutler for more information, all right?
Okay, I will. Josh,
Yeah.
if time is as tight as what Reva says, we really don't have much leeway, do we?
I really don't know. We just have to pray that we do, that's all.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Love's Baby Pants with a special comfort waistband, and by Safeguard, the combination of maximum deodorant soap protection and a rich, thick lather.
I guess I didn't make myself clear. I'll try again.
Please do.
My son cannot be controlled, not even by me.
You can't find some way of keeping him in line, even if it means the destruction of our entire arrangement, even if it means your son's life may be in danger.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be looking after him.
That may be difficult to do. Some of the men attacked in those articles are, how you say, desperate characters. Nice-looking boy. Be a shame if something should happen to him.
All right. That's it. The deal is off.
Pardon.
I've just put an end to all future shipments as of now.
You're not serious.
I am.
But I run the premier network of art thieves in all Europe. You're not such a fool as to throw away millions.
I've just done it. No one threatens my family. No one. Good evening.
I find it hard to believe that father love alone is the cause of all this. I think you're up to something. And I've too much invested to just stand idly by.
You have no choice.
I won't let you back out of our arrangement.
I said good evening.
And I won't let my operations be exposed in print. This conversation is over. Tell your son to drop these articles for his own sake. Words on paper are not worth dying for. Get out. As you wish. But I mean what I say. You may think your son's behavior is righteous, but where I come from, it has another name. Death wish.
Oh, good God.
What was that all about?
Not now, India.
That man is our supplier, isn't he?
You know you could get into big trouble eavesdropping.
I deserve to be informed, Alan.
The less you know, the better off you are.
Tell me what I just heard isn't true. Tell me that our arrangement is not falling apart. I cannot afford that to happen, not now.
Okay, thank you. Well, I've got Cutler's flight number. Starts boarding in 30 minutes.
Great. You stay here and you let HB know what's happening. Come on.
Where to?
The airport.
Well, what are you going to do there?
Well, we're going to do whatever we can. We got to keep Cutler from getting on that plane. Otherwise, we're going to lose any chance of nailing him or his organization. We got to waylay and bring him back to the house somehow, right?
It's a good idea, yes.
Okay, come on. Waste some time. Let's do
But
it.
I can't go with you.
What the hell are you talking about?
I want to. I want to get this guy as bad as anybody else, but we've got to keep our heads now.
Well, look, you just said
I just said it makes sense to nab Cutler. But you need to pound some quick answers out of him. And if I go along, you can't do that. I've got to follow police procedures.
You got a point.
So what are you going to do then? I mean, you can't very well go to the airport and just try to nab Cutler on your own.
And there's another problem, too.
What's that?
You've got a tail on you, and if he sees you start to go to the airport...
Yeah, he's going to figure it out. He's going to try and warn Cutler. Great. So we got to come up with some way to get this guy off our tail, right?
Right. Wait a minute, I've got an idea.
What?
Give me a piece and have here. Now I'm you. He follows me.
Might work. I don't know. Look, I'll tell you what. I'm going to head out through the kitchen. I'm going to sneak around the back. I'll watch, and once you decoy this guy, I'll take off, all right?
Okay.
Good luck.
And I'm going with you.
No. Don't even think about it,
Come on,
darling.
Joshua, face it. You need my help. Now, you don't even know what Cutler looks like.
Neither do you.
So what? I mean, we need to smoke him out, right? And that's where you're going to need my help.
No, I'm not, darling. I'm sorry.
Okay, then how are you going to recognize
Look, Fletcher
Cutler,
has
all
a
those
picture of the guy, right? I'm going to get in touch with Fletcher. I'm going to have him meet me at the airport.
That sounds like it'll do the trick.
And meanwhile, you are going to stay right here. Darling, you and that baby are the most important thing to me right now. I'm sorry. I just can't put you in any more danger.
Joshua and Fletcher are bringing this Cutler back here before long. Is that right?
Yeah, if all goes well.
Things are moving mighty fast.
Well, they have to.
I guess. Oh, boy.
What?
I know you got moxie, darling, and I shouldn't be surprised at anything you do. Still, the way you got yourself involved with that call to that Amsterdam fella.
Well, I know, but I had to do something. I couldn't reach any of you guys, and I knew time was running out.
True.
I just felt like it was the last chance we had to put a stop to this nightmare. To put a stop to all the threats against Josh and you and everyone. I mean, you understand that, don't you, Harlan?
I understand what a very, very brave woman you are. You'll do anything to protect your own. The good book was right. Love can move mountains.
Just hope it doesn't backfire.
It won't.
But I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have pushed this thing. I mean, maybe I put Josh and the rest of us all in worse danger.
Stop it, Reva. You got no reason whatsoever to reproach yourself. You did the right thing.
I hope so.
You did. Now all you got to do is relax. From now on, me and the boys are going to take care of everything.
great. My husband calls to cancel, and yours was called away.
I'm sorry.
Well, what the hell? It just means more champagne for us, right?
Lisa, no. No more.
You're right. Doesn't stop the pain anyway. Not for a long time, anyway. You don't have to stay here.
I know I don't have to stay. I want to stay.
You're very kind. It wasn't always like this. What? My marriage, Jack and me. When I was younger, I had dreams.
Don't we all?
It wasn't anything unusual. I just wanted a nice home, a family, a real partnership with a man. And when I met Jack, I thought he was the answer. I was so sure.
So you had some good times together.
Oh, sure. We fought like cats and dogs, too. But I always told myself that it was just because we cared so much.
Very often it is.
Well, it sure beat what came later. And Jack started drifting away from me. He started to take more interest in his business and other interests. I envy you.
Me? Why?
You and Fletcher. You two have the kind of partnership I was always after.
Oh, well.
You don't see that?
Oh, I suppose I do. It's just, well, we have our disagreements, too. We have our battles, as you've seen.
Yeah, well, I've also seen the way you two look at each other. The way you talk so easily. You're connected.
Yeah, I suppose we are. And when you're connected, I don't think there's anything in the world that you can't get through. Lisa. Even if things don't work out between you and Jack, you're a very good person. Hold on to that. Take care of yourself. Hold on to your dreams. They can still happen.
Thank you. Thanks for believing that.
All right, so we both know the plan of attack?
Right, I stay out of sight while you approach Cutler. If he doesn't take the bait, you give the high sign and I jump in to help, right?
Yeah, but let's just hope it doesn't come to that, all right? No strong-arm tactics in a public place like this. Is that him?
I'm not sure.
No, that's a false alarm.
I just wish I could handle Cutler on my own.
Josh, we've been through this already. Cutler and his whole gang. I mean, they've had you in their sights for months. One look at you, Cutler's gonna bolt.
I know. It's just, it's not your battle.
Oh, no, my friend, it's much better than that. It's my story. There. Mr. Cutler.
Do I know you?
We have a mutual friend, the man from Amsterdam.
Oh?
Yeah, he sent me for you.
Funny, he's never communicated with me this way before.
Well, he had no choice. His plans have changed.
To what?
The Lewises have given up. They're going to accept the man's price.
I've had no word of this.
Yeah, well, it just happened. So follow me, please.
Perhaps, but I'll make a phone call first, all right?
Mr. Cutler. No. We don't have time for that right now. There's no time. Negotiations are already underway, so just please follow me right now.
But I would think that the man would want me to check these orders.
And he's going to do that in person. He'll meet you at Beatrice Farm.
All right. Where are we going?
To Lewis's house, of course.
Of course.
Sounds like the months of preparation are about to pay off, doesn't it?
Oh, they sure have. In spades. Come on.
Tell me, Alan, is it true?
What, that I've canceled the deal with the art supplier? Yes.
No, you can't do that. I can't have my income interrupted right now.
Why not? Afraid you're going to miss a payment on that new car?
No. I have to think of Dory, and I have to think of my father.
But they're both provided for.
Father's needs have increased. I spoke to Sophia before. She says he's seriously ill. The doctors are insisting that he return to the hospital.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He's not emotionally fit for that, Alan. I have to arrange for round-the-clock care at the castle now. That's very expensive.
Have you finished?
So I cannot afford to let you end our arrangement right now, not while my father needs me.
Are you through? Now, I'll find another supplier, and our arrangement will continue.
Good.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Still, finding a replacement takes time. You said that this man is the best.
But he's unreliable and dangerous, so good riddance to him.
He is not the only one who's dangerous.
What do you mean?
I am very worried about Philip and this escapade of his.
Now, don't you start on
I
that.
have to. He found out that the stolen Bruegel is in Springfield.
Yes, I know.
Oh, do you also know how relentless he is being about this?
I do have some idea.
Chelsea and he were just at the art gallery demanding a list of all my customers. Now, what are we going to do?
But I keep wondering if India was playing straight with us.
Oh, take my word for it. From years of experience, hard experience with India, she never shows all her cards. Of course, she's never had to contend with you before, either.
Did I do okay?
You did great. I was very impressed.
I'm glad. Because your opinion means a lot to me, Philip, a whole lot.
So what's next on the list here? We got dinner. Oh, let's not forget, we want to get that list from Warren,
Oh, great.
okay?
Fine. I'll feel much better driving you home. I'm all right, really. I know you are, but it's no trouble at all. Chelsea, Philip.
Hi, how are you?
This is Lisa Cutler. Lisa, this is Philip
Hi.
Spaulding.
How do you
Chelsea
do?
Reardon.
Pleasure.
Oh, very nice to meet you.
Can I talk to you for just a minute?
Certainly. Will you excuse me for just a minute?
Great. Can I ask a favor of you?
Shoot.
You're on the board of the Art Museum, right?
Yes.
Do you think that you could set up a meeting for me with some of the more important collectors?
What for?
Well, for a discussion of stolen art. I think that there's some pretty important pieces being circulated in the area.
Really?
Yeah, and I also think there's a possibility that Springfield's being used as a drop-off point for the circulation of some other pieces elsewhere.
This is for your art scam series, I assume.
Yeah?
So in other words, you're asking me to help out the opposition.
Well, it's just because I know that you're a concerned citizen first and a publisher second.
A close second, Philip. A very close second.
So?
I'll call you with a time and a place.
Oh, thank you, Maeve. I appreciate it.
You owe me one,
Okay.
Philip.
All right, that's fair.
Shall we go?
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Hot dog.
Thank you.
I don't believe it, Philip. Chelsea, you're back again, are you?
Yeah. You got a table for her?
Well, certainly. Always a table for you.
Great.
Right here, as a matter of fact.
Oh, wonderful.
Chelsea?
Hello?
Always a table for you here, too. You know that. All right, I will send a waiter over with the menus.
May I ask a favor of you?
Yes, what?
Could I get a copy of the guest list for the art auction you had here a while ago?
The guest list?
Yeah.
Why would you want that?
Well, it's got a pretty complete list of all the names of the collectors in the area, including some who don't deal through the galleries.
Yeah? So?
So some of them may be into buying stolen art. I'd like to talk to them.
You are diligent.
Well, we try. Could you help us out?
Sure I can. I'll be glad to.
Thank you.
I'll do everything I can.
Great.
You're welcome.
How can you say that?
Because I have everything under control.
What am I supposed to do about this list of customers he wants?
I don't see any reason why you shouldn't give it to him.
What?
Give him a list of your legitimate customers, India. He and Chelsea can investigate them until hell freezes over, and they're not going to come up with anything.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, I am.
What if he finds something, Alan? We could be in very big trouble.
Will you stop worrying? Philip is in greater trouble because of this investigation than either of us.
He is?
Yes. My soon-to-be ex-supplier is not the kind of man who makes idle threats.
Neither is Philip.
All right, enough.
Alan, please.
I said enough. Now just go home and stop worrying.
When can we expect the next shipment?
When I notify you.
Mm-hmm. Good night.
Good night. Yes, Skaggs, it's Alan Spaulding. From now on, I want you to submit all of Philip's articles to me for review. Yes, before they go to press.
What'll it be?
See the guy at the other end of the bar?
Yes, sir.
Bourbon and branch for him, please.
Right away.
What's this?
It's a bourbon brand, sir.
I didn't order this.
Compliments of the gentleman over here.
You, come here.
Hey, let me go.
No, not on your life.
Hey, listen, I'll call the police.
You found him. You're the scum who tried to firebomb the warehouse, aren't you?
No, you must be mistaken.
Yeah, and you made it. Come with me.
It's all right, everybody. It's okay. Just a little indigestion, that's all.
Well, I knew they would crack. It was only a matter of time.
True, but isn't it always?
Where is everyone?
Well, they'll be here. No time at all. Just come on. Sit down. Take a load off and get ready for a celebration.
I must say they did put up a good fight, though, didn't they? The Lewis.
Oh, yeah, but that just makes victory all the sweeter, doesn't it?
I'm rather anxious to see them grovel, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't miss this for anything.
This has been Guiding Light. by Juliana Originals. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.